Hi guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Sing.
And today we are reviewing Epic Winter Apple White and Madeline Hatter Ever After High dolls. We have both of these two fairy tales in box right now. We're not going to go into too much detail about their packaging. We already showed you guys the Epic Winter packaging in our review of the other girls, so if you'd like more detail on that, you can go check that video out. I'll put the link in the description. But let's go ahead and open these girls up and take a closer look.
Alright, so this is Apple White's box description. If you want to take a look at it really quick, freeze the video so you can read her side of the story.
And here is Maddie's back of the box. If you want to take a look at that, we'll just pause the video right here.
Alright, so here we have Apple White unboxed.
So she has a cute little set of earmuffs. The top of it is red and the muffs themselves are white. She has a fluffy pink collar, pink sleeves.
She's sporting a pink sparkly skirt with fur at the tip.
And she has a gold little icicle belt. There's something very candy colored about her color scheme. Reminds me a lot of candy canes. So she comes with once again, a very flat purse.
This time very translucent. She's very princess-like to me. She's like a very Russian kind of like snowy princess.
So quick reminder, like all the other Epic Winter girls, she actually does not come with a stand. We're just using our own stand to prop her up. Yeah, I really like the collar. You know, I like the fur on all the Epic Winter girls. I wish there were a little more going on her top and her sleeves. It's all just, you know, solid white and solid pink. It would have been cute if there were a little bit of a design on there. I do really appreciate they gave her a belt, because as we mentioned in our previous review, that was something that some of the other Epic Winter girls are sorely missing.
So, in terms of shoes, she has these nice little winter boots with little
Pom-poms?
Pom-poms, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not colored, but I think a little paint will fix that right up.
Yeah, actually the design on it, you know, they kind of look simple from afar because they're so solid color. There is a very intricate like yarn, like crocheted kind of yarn pattern on it. It's a lot of indentation and design, which is really cool. I feel like they would be really decked out if you like painted them, you know, gave them a little more flair. She
also comes with this cute little postcard type thing. Unfortunately, she does not come with the necklace.
Once again, yeah, they all
advertised.
Necklace is shown in the artwork, but the doll does not come with the necklace.
And here is the back of Apple's little postcard. Pause the video here if you want to read it.
Alright, so we stripped down Apple to show you her. So she is sporting pink leggings that are not actual fabric leggings, but painted like the other girls. It looks like she has the same pattern as both Briar and Ashlyn.
Here are Apple's light pink molded leggings.
Got a cute snowflake swirly thing going on. I dig it. It's very Apple-y to me.
Alright, now we're gonna check out Epic Winter Madeline Hatter. She is, of course, wearing a little hat. It has a blue ribbon around it, and the bottom is plastic fur. She has a simple white collar with purple fur at the sleeves with some white accents. And she's wearing a very cute, sparkly blue dress with white zigzags through it and purple snowflakes.
It's like a parka dress. It's really cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
The incorporation of fur is nice.
And once again, her outfit is a one piece. There's no pulling things apart. It's all one piece.
Did you talk about her belt and purse?
Oh yeah. Go on.
Well, I don't have anything to say about it. It's the same color as everything else on her outfit. I hate it.
Well, there you go.
Same. Almost the same.
Her dress is a nice pattern, has little snowflakes on there, and it looks like little teapots in there as well.
Oh, they're little. I think they're little top hats. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
Are there teacups?
Teacups.
Teacups. yes. Oh, there's a little
And pots.
pot right there.
How cute.
Maddie comes with a bag. It reminds me of kind of like one of those like clocks, like one of those like
Pocket watch.
yeah, pocket watches.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
And it
clasp.
has a little design on it. It looks like crystals. Super flat. Just one chunk of plastic.
Is this
2D.
2D. So she is sporting, the same color plastic as the rest of her body shoes. But they're a little painted. They have at the heels crystals that are painted blue.
I like her little blue or her little clasp at the top too.
Yeah.
Nice
I mean,
touch.
these shoes have a lot of detail, but unfortunately they're not painted, so some of the details get kind of muddled. Okay, so we're gonna violate what's her face? We're gonna violate Maddie for a second and show you her painted leggings. They are white this time, but they're pretty much a shrunken down version of all the other girls.
Yeah, it's actually difficult to make out any pattern on them because of the color they are. They're a very it's a very monotone kind of cream color. So it, from afar, it doesn't even look like there's a design on them.
She also comes with this cute little postcard and a ring with a purple rose in the middle. As far as differences between her and the postcard, her top hat's got a lot more divots in than the real thing. A few less, what would you call that, crystallized bits.
Yeah, her top hat reminds me of like a ring pop, like that kind of like basic.
Yep.
Yeah, basic amount of shapes. And also, she's missing this cute little blue furry cuff, which I think would have been really cute. But, oh well.
Honestly, these dolls and their art, you're pretty much playing like spot the difference.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
And here is the back of Maddie's little card. If you'd like to read it in full, go ahead and pause the video.
So this is going to be the back of their heads.
So something kind of cool. As you can see, the hair color of these two girls is almost pretty much identical to their original releases. It's actually very nice, high quality hair. It's really soft to the touch. It seems to retain its shape pretty well. Obviously, really crazy frizzy box hair is a huge issue for collectors. One pretty consistent thing I can say about this line so far from my observance is they have nice box hair. It's manageable, soft, no nasty glue or gel in sight.
They are actually packaged in a way that their hair is pretty much kept in like a nice ringlets, which is kind of cool, especially Maddie. I really like Maddie's hair. I like the streak of blue that she has in front right there. It's very cute.
And yeah, it's really cool too what a really nice, perfect job they did of tying back the top there. It looks very, there's no flyaways. I really appreciate that.
Apple has a similar thing to going on with her hair. Looks like they spent a little bit of time of positioning the mufflers, or is it? Yeah, so that there's two little strands on each side that comes out. Earmuffs. Or at least they did, until I did something to it. But yeah, they're very cute. Apple has her kind of like original length in terms of hair. Very cute.
Personally, I think it would have been fun if they added a little bit of extra color in the girl's hair for this release. I would have loved to have seen some pink or some red in Apple's hair for this release. Obviously their hair is adorable in the original colors, but usually, for these signature deluxe movie tie-in releases, they usually do something a little different with the hair, so I kind of wish they would have done that. But it is very nice.
So the burning question is, how do these stack up with the originals? So we're gonna show off Apple compared to her very first release. Alright, so here's Apple, original release, and the brand new Epic Winter Apple.
First time she's been printed this way, right?
If you don't count the budget releases.
Well, this is the first major line. Right off the bat, to me, they don't look like the same character. It looks like, you have the original Apple, who's like the older, mature sister, and then you have her younger.
Who are you?
So, the more I think about it, what the new Apple's face mold really reminds me of. is I feel like her face is very similar to that little sister Barbie character. Basically like the little girl Barbie character. I feel like her face mold is extremely similar. I might put a picture on here for comparison. Yeah, the new face is cute. Seeing them side by side.
Yeah, the new face, photographs well. I mean, I personally don't like Apple's face. I think she's too happy. I think Apple...
It does fit her show persona, though.
Yeah. I mean, this one's like happy-go-lucky. The more show one's more like elegant happy,
Oh, that's true.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I just noticed something for the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I can see, the little added shine mark on original Apple's lips? New Apple does not have that, so her lips are solid color.
Yeah, none of the new girls actually have a shine on their lip.
Which is, it's really sad.
Added to that whole porcelain aesthetic.
Okay, so here's, the major things are like they changed the eyebrows. I mean, original Apple and I think maybe one or two after the release after that had the faded eyebrows where they start out really faded near the nose and it goes out to darker. Only her and I believe Legacy Day had these faded eyebrows, and even with the newer releases of original Apple, they lost that faded look. That's one way to tell if you have a very first release Apple. They changed her eyebrows. They no longer have eyeliner.
They have fewer eyelashes. So generally speaking, I would say, obviously the two most striking differences are firstly, obviously the eyes and the fact that it almost to some extent looks like new Apple is almost not wearing any makeup. Her eyes are drawn extremely thinly. It's obviously just a very thin, narrow line around her eyes. She has very few lashes, as were the original Apple. It looks like she's got eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, all that, all the eye makeup. This new one looks quite a bit more barefaced.
Yeah, it's very youthful. The new Apple is very, very youthful, kind of like middle school look to me.
I mean, they're in high school, though.
Yeah.
Ever after high.
Looks like little kids
I just think original Apple's makeup was more befitting a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think part of, so moving on to the lips, I think one of the reasons why it's really disheartening that they got rid of the lip shine is the fact that, it brings all the attention to the color. And to my knowledge, I think all the new face Apples so far, including the budget one, she has very ketchup red lips, and I just feel like, I don't know, there's something a lot more inelegant to the whole look in general. It's cute, it's sweet, it's youthful, but it's, as a whole, it just feels a lot less elegant and beautiful than the original.
Her head is a lot smaller too.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think of
the new Apple.
New face.
So next up we have Maddie.
So...
So honestly, looking at these just makes me really appreciate the original faces. It just, my camera autofocuses and it's autofocusing on old Maddie's face because apparently that's more like a human face than a new one. But yeah, that's what's going on our end of recording.
Yeah, so I think, one thing I do have to point out though that I kind of noticed and it's interesting, I think there's actually less of a harsh difference in the eyes between original Maddie and new Maddie, mainly just because, I don't know why I never really thought about this before. I think most Maddie releases, correct me if I'm wrong, aside from maybe Legacy Day, she doesn't really have the dramatic eye makeup that some of the other girls have. And even in her original release, it doesn't really look like she has a ton of eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow.
Even the new Maddie though dared to have some eyeshadow, so
yeah, it's ironic.
Pretty even.
New Maddie looks like she's wearing more makeup than new Apple, but yeah.
I also really like new Maddie's eyes, the pupil and the iris and everything. Maybe more than the original. I like the extra lines and sparkles they added to it.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, in my personal opinion, Maddie, it makes sense that she has a smile. It's more fitting to her character. I still think aesthetically, her old face is a bit more appealing to me. But it does make sense, she has a smile. I think her smile's a little dorky looking with the new release.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, maybe later on when they have Maddie with a different hairstyle, it makes more sense that she has kind of like a dorky grin on her face. But with this one, she's still classy to me. It was kind of weird. But yeah, of all the characters, I think Maddie deserves a smile. The old one looks a little bit more
refined,
serious. I actually spent a lot of time looking at Maddie's. This one is the Chinese variant version of Maddie, the original Maddie. So she's a little more serious. Her eyebrows, there is a version of her where she has the faded eyebrows as well, but this is the one, yeah, this is the Chinese variant one where she has thicker eyebrows. So my biggest problem with the original Maddie was that she was very serious looking, which isn't very fitting for the character, but again, she is very refined, very elegant, which what I liked about Ever After High.
Yeah, something that I'm kind of noticing too is, I'm obviously, it looks like they were going for something very similar to her original hair colors, but it's actually not the exact same color from the look of it. It's like a green minty. Yeah, the original's more of a green minty blue. The left one's more of a turquoise, like, yeah.
Toothpaste blue.
Yeah, so.
What do you guys think? What colors do you like better?
My favorite Maddie hair is actually her hat-tastic hair, where she has that kind of like more like bluish color.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. And I don't actually like that purple. I like that other
lavender.
Yeah, the lavender color that she has in that release.
I love that release.
Yeah, I mean, I wish she had that hair color permanently. But yeah, these are fine. I thought these two colors are too jarring for me.
Yeah. Yeah, like Sang said, yeah, I definitely think the new smile, of all the girls they could have added a smile to, it most makes sense for Maddie, just because she's, the wacky and zany one from Wonderland. I think really the only really jarring change to her face in the new version is it's the smile primarily.
Too fresh-faced for me. I don't know.
So that was Epic Winter, Madeline Hatter, and Apple White.
Which
our
finishes
final
up the
thoughts.
Series.
We are missing the new girl.
Oh no.
Crystal Winter.
Crystal
Winter.
Yeah.
When did she come out?
I don't know.
no
Hopefully
idea.
soon. I mean, she's probably my least favorite, but we'll see. She's just one hot mess to me. But that's not about today. So, this has been Maddie and Apple. We got them off of Amazon. They're each $19.99 US dollars plus shipping handling if you don't have Amazon Prime. Besides that, they are same price as the other girls. It's just weird they were released separately from the other ones. But yeah, they come with the same amount of accessories, same amount of clothing to my knowledge. So again, no stand.
Yeah, this is a very cute line. I love almost all the outfits for this line. I really appreciate the fur, the little accessories, the earmuffs, and all the cute little collars and winter themed designs. In terms of the new faces, I think as a whole, one of the things people have mentioned previously is that the original Ever After High dolls were kind of expressionless in the face, and as were these ones. I feel like it's kind of the opposite. I feel like they're actually too singularly expressive. They just come off as very, very ecstatically happy, which I think if that's not necessarily the tone you're going for in a photo you're taking, it can come off as awkward. So me personally, what I liked about the expressionless thing is it made them very versatile for photography purposes. You can kind of put them in whatever setting you want to put them in. You can kind of make it work. These girls have enormous smiles. They look like they're very, very happy about something. So it kind of, yes, it does, it makes sense given that Ever After High wants to be, a happy, sweet fairy tale fantasy. So it does make sense in that end of things. And I'm sure younger folks will appreciate the warm smiles a little more so than the stern expressionless look, but it's a little tougher to work with as a toy photographer.
Overall, I think they're really cute. I kind of like it. I wouldn't say I like it more than the originals, but it's not like, oh my gosh, how could they? I hate it. I'm not as emotionally attached to Ever After High though, as I am to the Monster High. Therefore, my opinions were a lot more.
Yeah, speaking as someone who's extremely attached to Ever After High, you know, it was obviously the first doll series I got into as an adult. You know, the change doesn't devastate me. It's, you know, it's seeing it in person. Yeah, you can't really say they're, you know, ugly or terrible or anything like that. It's not an upgrade to me. It's not an improvement.
No, definitely not.
Alright guys, this has been our review of Epic Winter, Madeline Hatter, and Apple White. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.